What's going on, guys? Your boy Joey Shake 72 coming to you guys with a video right now. So, want to go over some news that you guys probably already know, but I want to go over some things here quick now. We all know that safety Rodney Mcleod ended up tearing his ACL, a non-contact injury, which kind of knew it was bad when he was holding his knee. Okay, unfortunately, our defense took some hits, and I think this is one of the biggest losses that we do have on defense. I know a lot of people aren't a big Rodney Mcleod fan, but he actually has been playing good all year. He's had a couple bad games, but, you know, for the most part, he's had a pretty good year, but unfortunately on a really bad team. Rodney Mcleod was one of those leaders that needed to step up, especially, you know, he's always had a voice with this defense with Malcolm Jenkins not coming back. And it's unfortunate. So who takes this spot? Obviously, I think it was a huge mistake that Will Parks was released by the Philadelphia Eagles. This would probably be the perfect spot for him to be in with the most experience. I don't know why they let go of him. It still makes no sense to me why they let go of him. And Will Parks seems to be very happy with the Denver Broncos. Okay, so I'm very confused with that. So you have Rudy Ford, you have Kavon Wallace. You know, obviously Kavon Wallace, you know, he's been used in 3 safety sets. He got some more playing time after Rodney Mcleod was injured. So somebody's going to have to step up at this position at this point, because I don't know if Rudy Ford could do it. I'm not a big fan of Marcus Epps at all whatsoever. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but obviously this is the end stretch for the season, and the Eagles need to play stout, stellar defense. And I think obviously, you know, the strongest part of our defense is the defensive line. So Rodney Mcleod being out is unfortunate. It might be his last time we see him in an Eagles uniform. It's unfortunate, but I appreciate everything he has done this year. If he does not come back, or, you know, I really wouldn't even mind if he resigned for another year, to be honest, because, you know, having a vet safety is not bad, you know, and he'll be sorely missed. But hopefully someone else could step up in this role, like Rudy Ford, or, you know, at least Kavon Wallace at this point. So that's the news of Rodney Mcleod, and hope he has a good rest of the year and gets better. Now, a player that I want to talk about that I am just so high on right now has got to be Josh Sweat. Okay, Josh Sweat with 2 sacks. He had a strip sack on Taysom Hill, and really, he was getting rotated snaps, but Derek Barnett has been taking a little bit more snaps than Josh Sweat. Now, Derek Barnett has just been, look, you would think the better player would be Barnett because he's a first-round pick, and Josh Sweat's a 4th-round pick from Florida State. Okay, the more reps that Josh Sweat takes, the more he does on the field, and I don't know why. You know, some guys are better when they're rotated, some guys aren't. Some guys are better when they're on the field the whole time. You know, their body's warm, and you know, they're in there the whole time, and they're doing good things. As soon as Barnett was hurt, he was out for a little bit, and Josh Sweat came in there, and man, that pressure was unreal, and you know, had the strip, and then had another sack. Josh Sweat has gotten better every single year. He has 6 sacks for the year. And wow, I put more value on Josh Sweat than Derek Barnett any day of the week. I don't care. You know, it's you know, Derek Barnett's not playing like a 1st-round pick. And when he does show up, he disappears after he shows up, or he gets injured. It's one or the other. Like he makes it, you know, Derek Barnett will get a sack, you know, or whatever, and he'll just disappear for a while. And it's unfortunate. He got hurt in the offseason. He was at this he was on this defensive line training camp in Tennessee, where he was really working his butt off to come back and really be ahead of a lot, especially with coronavirus and what's been going on. So it was hard for these players to get grass time as it was. But, you know, Josh Sweat, I mean, not even making a quarter of what Derek Barnett makes. I don't know. I think we picked up Derek Barnett's option, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not on board with keeping Barnett. I don't know if I think they picked up his option just to have him. Obviously, when you pick up an option for a player, you want to try to re-sign that player. That's the whole point of picking up the option, and trying to re-sign that player, you know, if it's possible, to see where the market is. I wouldn't even waste my money on that. You know, Brandon Graham has 1 more year here, and Josh Sweat, you know, he's been fantastic. He should have more reps. I know it's, you know, every 5 plays these guys come out, they come in fresh, but I feel like Josh Sweat plays better when he's in longer. I don't know why. But Josh Sweat has got better every single year. And coming out of college, he was a beast, and because of injuries, he probably would have been a high 2nd or a 1st-round pick back in Florida State. So I love this D-line. I think the D-line is really coming together nicely, especially Javon Hargrave. He's been coming up the past couple weeks. Even Malik Jackson was saying in his press conference a few days ago that that Javon Hargrave was really coming into his own with this defense and, the terminology. And, he's an underrated player that got paid top 6 defensive tackle money. And, he got injured. Another guy was injured in the offseason, and it took him a while to get back to 100%. And, man, Javon Hargrave, I saw Fletcher Cox get double-teamed, and Javon Hargrave got in and took a one-on-one like it was nothing. And I'm starting to see where that money was spent and why it was good to spend it. But I hope he keeps going with it. That's definitely a plus, and I'm very happy about that. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So, Rodney McLeod's ACL injury, someone's got to step up, next man up mentality. And Josh Sweat has been absolutely wonderful. Can't complain at all. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Flyos fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.